No music. Windrush the third walk complete. Oh, need. Fuck. And now we wait. Might get him. I didn't get the fucking card. You weren't supposed to be here. What? I missed out on all the fun. My gut told me something was wrong, so I leapt through the portal. Next thing I knew, I found you on the ground and a giant dragon looming over our heads. And now I'm pushing my luck, but I'm glad I was able to help. Indeed you did. In fact, I dare say your presence is what turned the tide in our favor. My king, no! How could this happen? You had the perfect vessel, the power of a god at your command. If it was perfect, then why do their corpses not lie at my feet? I need a new vessel, a stronger vessel. Shinri only came to be when Prometheus, the Twilight God, sought ever greater power. It slew their world's greatest champion and brought ruin to the world. To find a stronger vessel would be no easy feat. What in the hell are you talking about? Prometheus didn't slay anyone. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was there. Your victory over Prometheus alongside your adventurer companion was but one of countless possibilities. Like Shinryu and the death of Vanatiel's twin. How can you be so certain? The battle against Shinryu. Seeing you there, it all came back to me. Oh, thank you, Jason, for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Both memories of a world where heroes prevailed over Prometheus, and another where you alone survived an encounter with Shinryu. Preposterous, I know. Yet now it all makes sense. I finally remember who I am. What I am. The memories that echo within that rift between worlds, from past and future alike, from ventures of our world and those not our own, somehow intertwined and coalesced into the man who stands before you. Meaning you share the memories of my friend, too. Well, that explains how you remember so much about me. We are not to be ignored. Sarelja, quickly. I need healing. Before it's too late. I need more. No emotion. No expression, no nothing. This place it's vanishing. Oh, yeah. on one of this. That one I use. Looks like we're back in June, huh? No. It can't end like this. I won't let it. And I will return to the Walk of Echoes to find another world. Another champion worthy of my cause. Where do you think you're going? You're finished, Sarelja. I'll be honest, I have no clue what about different pushing, but I'm here, so cheers. That one's a small person. We're right now doing FF11 technically. Sarelja may have gotten away, but he has certainly grown desperate. Best we hurry back to Bakul Jaja and consider how best to track the theme down before he has time to recover. Let's return to Mamuk for now. Perhaps someone in the Landsguard spied Sarelja as he fled. Alright, let's get back to it. How about here? Yeah, shit. So good. Oh, well done. Glad to see you return to the One Piece Center. We heard from Al-Shal so Sarelja's schemes beyond the rift have been thwarted then. That as well. We've routed the last of the echoes on this side of things, thanks in large part to Bakul Jaja. However, we recently lost contact with one of our scouts shortly after they reported sighting Sarelja somewhere near Gokdrak Descent. Bakul Jaja is heading there now. But it would put our minds at ease if you were to accompany him. Of course. It's not as if he's not far from the portal to Juno. We should hurry. Oh, great. Thank God we went all the way over here to go all the way back. Well. Sarelja, he took us unawares. We tried to stand our ground, but he forced his way into the Sky Deep Cenote. Bakul Jaja arrived but moments ago, and immediately set off in pursuit after taking out a port. I hope we can handle that slippery snake. If anyone would be fine, it's him. That said, Sarelja is not one to give up without a fight. We haven't a moment to lose. I should make for the Mist Continent. No, it would be all too easy for them to track me there. I have no choice but to return to the rift. It's over, Sarilja. By the authority of the Landsguard, I'm taking you into custody. Already they're upon me. I must set aside my pride, if only for a moment. I beg you, wait, my king. Your king? If Talyodal is to return to its former glory, the Mamuljari cry a worthy leader to unite them, and there remain none more worthy than you, the elevated chosen. Indeed, I have no doubt your father too longs to see you take your rightful place upon the throne. So come, Bakura Jaja, come with me to... So you would tempt a lapdog with not a bone, but a crown. I didn't expect your bravado to give way so easily, Sarilja. Girl, you won't be gloating for long. Aha, what fortuitous timing, you three. Please, will you convince our dear Bakul Jaja here to stay his blade? After everything you've done to sully the memories of our home for your twisted ends, you expect us to help you. I wish to make amends. Yes, amends for my transgression. You were cursed as a child to never age, is that so? Being made from memories as you are, it would be a simple matter to restore the flow of time to you. I'm fine just the way I am, thank you. Thank you very much. And since you admit you've done wrong, we should discuss punishment. Maybe a knuckle sandwich or two. I can return you home to Vana'diel, to perish in a world of which bears to which one bears no ties. As people go to the point, people go, yeah. Bears no ties is ill befitting adventurers of your caliber. But you don't agree? Let me set you back where you belong. There's no denying I long to see our home, but I also long to see our friend here bring you to justice. Without me, you'll be stranded. You would really forsake your only means of returning home for this brute you've but recently met? It matters not when we met, nor whether he means to repay any kindness shown him. He's our friend. We don't need any more reason than that. Oh, balled up fist, you know how it goes. Fools, all of you! Such childish naivety is why you could never be king. And why you will inevitably play into the hands of Alexandria's queen. Trust is how you find yourself a tool, used and cast aside like so much rubbish. But I'll be a tool no longer. If you would throw in your lot with the other refuse, then it will be my pleasure to mark this your grave. You will die here, mourning the world you will never set eyes upon again. You have strength enough to stand on your own, so why? It's more fun this way. Sadistic ass sentence. Our time together has been pretty fun, hasn't it? Wouldn't have it any other way. Evan never understand such folly. Live long enough and maybe you'll find someone to thaw that icy heart of yours. After you've atoned for your crimes, of course. Thank you. But what will you do now? What do you mean about us? What? You mean about us getting home? It's fine, really. This place has kind of grown on me. Oh, my dear Prish, is the remaining in this world truly your wish? Shantoto? But how? Might we save the pleasantries for a more tranquil space? I've grown tired of this the unsightly decor in this place. A small person. Most powerful mage in all of FF11, I think. I take it you're an ally then. Very well. Let us return to Mammon. Shows up, kills absolute virtue, one of the most powerful things in the entire game. Leaves. Yeah. These Wabulgi have shown me no hostility. How noble. Beastmen versed in civility. Where is the one who escorted us here? Is it rare for their two-headed ilk to appear? As head of their guard, he has simply gone to apprise them of what took place in the Skydeep Cenotaph. More importantly, Shantoto, might I ask? Silence! I hear the deafening screech of the wheels in your mind turning, but fret not, you shall have that explanation for which you are clearly yearning. To begin, as I'm sure you already know, I hail from Vanadil, the one and only Shantoto. And it was you, too, who bested this magic doll. A rather amusing and unexpected sight to see myself fall. I thought it particularly peculiar that an echo would bid a decoy against us. Echo, an interesting name for the creatures we fell, much like you. Born from memories of our home as well. Shantoto just isn't, is she? She's just like that. A truth anyone with eyes could plainly see. Well made, like my dolls, but no true article like me. So it really is you, Dogs. Or rather, a doll created by the real you, who now speaks through you? This is a little confusing. Dogs! Ahem. Even here, I'm glad to see you're the same as ever, my dear. My crossword research was proceeding apace when I sensed a disturbance in that interplanar space. I was being watched. The nerve, the gall! To end his curiosity, I sent this magic doll. To find both Juno and Windurst here was quite the surprise. Not one, but two faithful replicas. I couldn't believe my eyes. There was also a half-made Bastok, shoddy work at best. The echo of a certain engineer could have built it with zest. His absence meant there was no guilt in laying the city to rest. And soon after we found you beset upon by more of those strange creatures. Not that it would prove more than a mere trifle for you, of course. In the first instant we met, I knew right away you posed me no threat, and yet the thrill of a good fight fills me with such delight. I could hardly resist trying to set you both alight. As you might have guessed, Shantoto is one to get a little carried away when the mood strikes her. Is my internet alright? She might get when the mood strikes her. In any case, you'll be happy to know that Sarelja, the fiend responsible for preying on the memories of Vanadil, has been apprehended. You needn't worry about any more prying eyes in the midst of your work. If the trouble has passed, my work here is through. This doll would return home. But what of you two? Both your 11 cores appear compromised, so it's hard to say how much longer you'll survive. Both our cores. It would seem our battle with Shinryu took a heavy toll. If you wish to come along, you need only ask. Ensuring a safe passage is a simple enough task. I'm whispering low. I can get up. The offer's appreciated, but I think I'd rather stay. There's still a lot of adventuring I've left to do with Center. I would stay as well. I'll not deny it's a choice made with some reluctance, but if my time is short, I would spend it here on an adventure with my friends. If you don't mind waiting, our adventure doesn't have to be here. You mean to find a way to Vana'diel? That's a wonderful thought, but how in the world do you plan to make it over there? Trust. I suppose I shouldn't put it past you to find a way. Then it's settled. We'll save adventuring for Vana'diel. With any luck, we'll have found a solution to our electro predicament by the time you arrive. Before we go, could we see maybe just a little more of Tuliyollal? It's only right we say our goodbyes. I have still plenty left to pester you about besides. The water's so good. Did I hear that delight? You're looking to take a trip around Tuliyollal. In that case, there's at least one place I'd like to take you along the way. We're getting taco! Nothing that contrasts with Vana'diel has been a real treat. So I'm coming along too. And that's that, my sweet. Just as well. Something tells me I would regret leaving you to your own devices. I suppose a dirigible landing is a good place as any to start. When you're ready, we'll meet you there. You know what that means? We're going to another location. You know I'm hitting it. Ah, no, man, it's in Tuliyollal. Oh, I thought it was at this dirigible. Chill maxing. Okay. None of my brains was connected there. Oops. I hope you haven't been waiting too long. Before I attend to my own business, I'm sure there are a few places in particular you'd like to visit before returning home. While you see to Al-Shal and Parish, I will show Shantota about the city. Once everyone has finished, we reconvene at Shepalayatir. I cannot pronounce that. If I didn't know better, I'd say Bakuljadi has grown a touch more hospitable since first we met. Shall we start by paying a visit to the Land Guard? They've been pretty big help, haven't they? Alright, let's head to the Vibram Post. Being our last time and all, I'd like to take this tonight along the way. If it's all to you. Is there? Oh, there's like 50 different things you can talk with. does she run like that? Why does she run like that? No. The pillow over your Kopachi sure have an interesting way of talking about money, don't they? Makes me want to go and visit just to hear them haggle. They all seem to be such shrewd salesfolk too. Always finding just what I was looking for before I even asked. Bleeding mind readers, I tell you. During our time in Kotamuka, the Moblins told me of the Potswan and their practices to foster an environment for crafting the greatest gold and metalworks in Tirana. Should disparate peoples working together in such a fashion, something you would never see in our world. It's perhaps what I'll miss the most when we return home. She's so silly when she runs. I can say much. Why he run like that? I feel I owe a good deal to the merchants of this market, and the supplies they furnish me with for our adventures. One can never be too prepared, though Prish would perhaps disagree. I look equal parts impressed and concerned on her face as she regards my bag full of bursting reproaches. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Seeing the fresh produce at the stall over there puts me in the mind of all the amazing food we've had here in Tirana. Alpaca steaks, shibruki beer, the mate tea cookies! Oh, what I wouldn't give for more cookies. And the Alexandrians were no slouch with their cooking either, though I wasn't expecting cultivated meats. So many tasty foods. I haven't had time to eat. So many desserts. I have mate cookies. I have a lot of them. 260. Fuck yeah. Before I forget, I meant to ask you about those talking catfish. Are they also considered one of the tribes of people here? Whenever I see them, I instinctively wish to protect them and their adorable little faces. Were they not so violent, I would be sorely tempted to take one back home with us. Fucking who? The Namasu? The other day I was talking to someone in the outskirts who was torn about going home to Tuliyola. There being that 30-year time gap and everything. I know what it's like to lose time, which is why I told them they should make that trip while they still can. Even if there's people they lost in that 30 years, there could still be people here waiting for them. I wonder if they're already here. I welcome back. On our behalf of the Landsguard, give our sincerest thanks. As I'm sure you already know, Sarelja is being held in one of our cells, and awaits sentencing by the Wing of Reflection. There was a time when his crimes against Tural and the throne would have undoubtedly resulted in his death. That said, I believe redemption is not impossible, but Kul Jaja has proven that. But there's also the matter of lives lost at Saruta's hand. But these are matters you needn't concern yourself with any longer. I take it you'll soon be setting off somewhere. We are, as it happens, home. We thought it were only right to come and say goodbye. Could you also pass along our thanks to Kikavasana? Kikvasana. Yes, of course. I have no doubt he'll be sad to see you go, as will the rest of the Landsguard. May you both have a safe journey. We have another stop to make, and let us make for Shabaliyab here. I'm allowed to do this, right? Optimal. Oh, here it is, jump. Well, here we are. No, I see no sign of Bakul Jaja. Perhaps the tavern keeper seen him. Seen them, I suppose. Come with colorful company today, I see. Will it be just you, just the three of you? We're expecting 2 more, actually. Sorry to keep you waiting. Addressing all her questions proved more time-consuming than I anticipated. And address them he did, without a moment's hesitation. The Mamurja of this world have exceeded my admittedly low expectations. Before you all leave, I wanted to treat you to one last round of tacos. Let's find a place to sit. Aren't you going to eat? I swear the tacos in Tuliola would change your life. While the offer is appreciated, this stall needs only magics to be duly satiated. Wow, these tacos are as amazing as Auntie's. If I might have your attention, everyone. Today we would offer you all a special treat. A treat for the ears. A special performance by Scoria, the up-and-coming songstress hailing from Alexandria. It's gonna be like a FF11 main theme or something. I can't believe she does it with her mouth. She sounds just like a guitar. My, what are the chances we would meet again? Here of all places. She's been practicing every day since she left, determined to realize her dream of becoming a songstress. Imagine our surprise when Brooke Evu approached us, asking if she could hold performances at his establishment. Please, So what did you think? I'm finally doing it, bridging the gap between Tulliola and Alexandra with your music. Absolutely incredible. I'm glad I got to hear you sing before I had to leave. Leave? Does this mean you're finally going back home? In that case, I'll just have to go and sing there someday. I'll be the best singer they've ever seen. No doubt about that. Looking forward to it. Mouth-watering tacos and an unforgettable serenading from Scoria. What more could I possibly want? Time, I guess. But there's no point in trying to delay the inevitable. Alright, we are ready to go. And let us make for Juneau without delay. The connection home is strongest there and will help us on our way. Will you be seeing us off? Or are you planning to stay? I guess could I just say no and just not here? Chris just finishes. If you have no further cause for delay, I shall plot a course for our home and show you the way. Concentrate on home. Hold this picture in your mind. Reach out with all your heart and the path twixt worlds will answer in kind. Actual FF11 screenshots. Oh, well done. I'm impressed. Pupils with your beard. That is no jest. I confess you have potential. You're not just all bluster. Certainly better than a total loser could muster. And a certain total loser could muster. Alright then. Until we meet again. I guess we may have overdone it a little with Shinryu. We had a lot of fun times here, didn't we? I met so many interesting people. I'll treasure these memories of Tural for all my days, however many that may be. And I expect to see you in Vanadil someday, you hear? That big whirler of ours will always be waiting. Waiting for you. It is strange to think I will soon live alongside those self-same adventurers whose memories have created me. Strange still that you too may someday cross paths with them. Should the day ever come, I hope you will afford them the same kindness you gave me. And invite them on an adventure to create new memories all their own. I hate to interrupt, but I don't think it's wise to waste any more of the little time they have left. But you should come back for tacos sometime. We're comrades now, after all. We've always been short on those, hey brother. Take care, you two, and safe travels. Until next time, Bakul Jaja, Centren. It certainly seems so quiet now. Dry your tears, brother. You still have me. What tears? Out of the two of us, I am the strong one. We should be heading back to Mamuk. I'm sure Mother is curious to know what's become of Al-Shal and Prish. Oh, fuck. I'm skipping it. Side content. Mama. I think you should give us like a thing we can really hear when we stand on it like you did in the cutscene. The golden rise to the bite. Ah, you returned, Sentry. But where are Shal and Prish? Have they... Yes, Mother. They've returned home. A bittersweet parting, I'm sure. Those you consider friend are few and far between. I didn't say they were friends. They're comrades. Prish, Al-Shal and Sentry. Nothing anyone says will change that. Smug ass fucking guy. It would be remiss of me not to offer thanks as well before you go. I sort of think what would have happened if not only to Mamuk, but all of Tuliyollal had you not come to our aid. Threatened by our own ritual magics, no less. Never could we have imagined them being combined with Electro to serve such nefarious ends. Which is why the techniques of conjuring shades will henceforth be forbidden, never to be passed down to future generations. Based. We might have walked a similar path if not for you and Muklamat. We made many mistakes during the Rite of Succession, hurt many people. Despite all we've done, we were given a second chance, and so long as there are those who believe in us, we will keep trying to live up to their expectations. We found the right path now, won't stray from it again. We refuse to be a burden to our comrades. Bakul Jajaha. It's not too late to find yours as well, Father. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that people need only the opportunity to change. Perhaps you're right, son. Perhaps you're right. If you're ever in need of help again, don't hesitate to call on me. Your enemies will rue the day they met Bakul Jaja. Get him as a trust, it'll be funny. Perhaps violence shouldn't be our first solution. You could learn a thing or two from the vow of reason, brother. Do you suppose Priscilla shall made it home safely? I hope they can come back and see us someday. They will, I'm sure of it. That's all, folks. The memories of Binding with Juno stir once more. Perhaps the adventurers there have new knowledge to share with you. Oh. And I'm blind. I'm drinking my water. Well, all shall will probably separate, right? No. I thought he was gonna like dissipate and become the memories of all the people again. Something wrong? There's nothing, just thinking on all we've been through. It was some adventure. At the beginning of our journey, I had nothing. No name, no memory of who I was. Only a vague sense of duty to guide me. With each battle we found our way forward, and eventually I would remember. I remembered what it was I was fighting to protect. Something more valuable than any treasure. You fight to protect it as well, which is why I know we will meet again. Until that day. Let's be off. Adventure calls. We'll leave the light on. Fucking hell. I suppose that's that then. Fuck. Fifth ode, time of prayer, kiss you happily ever after. One last time. And main theme from Final Fantasy 11. Yeah, alright. No more lights raid for the. My voice is dying. Pardon. Yeah, no more lines raids. Well, guess I gotta do ultimate now. Rip. I don't think there's anything more from this. I think. From this. Well, oh fuck. Right. You. That's gonna be another day. I'm not doing it now. Maybe I'll be free Saturday, so I'll do it then. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. That was the Vana'diel Adventurers. Everything's done on that front. Thank you for being here, and I'll try and see if I can get one more often. I say that every time, so see you in a couple of months when the next patch drops. Yeah, thank you for being here, and let me do this. Take care, everybody, and bye bye.